All right, with all the equinox checking going on right now, an idea came to me because I know there's some people that are looking into if the equinox is a certain pinpoint of the sun's location. And I'm kind of believing that it's not so much about a pinpoint location, but a range, more like a range of motion that falls it into the bracket of equinox or solstice, depending on what you're doing. I kind of drew my theory down about it, and it might not be very understandable, I don't know. But as far as concerning a range of, let's say, the equinox, for my location, these are not exact numbers, but they're just for the idea of how this would be, because I don't know the exact size of the sun. Nobody does that I know of. Or the exact size of the border between gates. It could just be a pin line for all I know, but as the sun would cross that line, it would be within a range. Kind of as I drew here. I got the little gate numbers. Let's just say on the beginning of that day. Like in Enoch, it talks about you're measuring days, or it's given in parts of light. And it never has anything to be said about this certain pinpoint location. It's a day. So within that day, the sun is always traveling north to south, depending on what time of the year. So the sun's never in the same spot. It doesn't just ride across the line perfectly. It makes its path. Like say it starts here and goes throughout the day or that certain time. But as long as it's within that limit, theoretical limit, but as long as it's within that limit of the equinox, it would be the equinox during that whole time. And the solstice works pretty much the same. Of course, those are totally rounded up numbers, rounded even. And let's just say it's in the 6th gate at the beginning of that solstice event, and it exits the gate, goes back in accordingly, back into gate 6, but it's within a range of movement or space, not a certain pinpoint that says this is exactly the pinpoint location, because just like in Enoch, it's about parts of light and the day. So, I don't know if that explains anything. Might just be a bunch of nonsense, but as far as trying to pinpoint a location, that all popped into my head. I figured I better make a video about it just to maybe somebody can get something out of it. Thanks for watching.